The following show is not intended for children under the age of 17. There will be foul language and adult content. Viewer discretion is advised.
When I'm in my zone, I feel like I'm alone. I feel like I'm unknown to the world that's full of clones. My originality's focused on principalities broken. I'm loaning my heart and soul to the game that's scared to pay it back. And failure is a motherfucker. The strength to go on and believing in another sucker who don't see the vision in you. So you gotta work harder times two. Gotta make it do what it do with the limited sources you have. Your dream is still a finding motivation in you and inspire the world to do what you can. If you love it, then fuck it, get through it. Yeah. Mumble mentality activated. I waited for so long. Get burdens I've outweighed. When you see me in my zone.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Now that our intro video looks like it's supposed to, it's official. If you missed the disclaimer, that's your fault because it's there in black and white, and it's verbal, and it's visual, and it's audio. So now for all you audio people, you heard it. All you visual folks, you seen it. And all you legal folks out there, you synced it. You got proof. We're trying to cancel us on some bullshit. All right. We win this game. All right. So now that we've taken care of business on that side of the game, it is everybody's favorite day of the week. Some of you call it hump day. We just like to call it Gentleman's Talk Wednesday because we get around on Gentleman's Talk Wednesday. We might hump around, we might get around. We might do what we got to do to make it happen. But we are here. And as per usual, I am the one they call Mr. GQ. And most importantly, some of y'all are the red flag.
What's going down? It's your boy, Mr. Gent. And I want y'all to know that if you're not changing it, then you're choosing it.
What's up, y'all? It's Outlaw and going to Disney. I'm going to Disney World this weekend.
Oh.
Now it's my first time going, so I'm proud of myself.
Nah, you good. It reminded me of every single player that won a championship. We're going to Disneyland.
Yeah. You going to Cali? You going to Florida?
Florida.
Okay.
Going to Orlando.
My very first time going to Florida. Actually, I've never been.
Be careful, you niggas out there wild.
Yeah, but it's okay. At least you're going to Orlando. So, I am myself a multi-time veteran of the Disney in Orlando. It's fun. It's fantastic. Grand old time. I spent my 21st birthday there. So instead of doing traditional boring stuff I
never knew that.
Instead of going like club hopping and all the shit that your normal folks do when they turn 21, I went to Disney. I went to Disney. I went with the previous partner. And I took advantage of my full-time jobs discounts and stuff. So I spent a week out there. So I was there for like the day before I turned 21. Then like when I turned 21, then like the following days after the fact. But for a week, stayed at the Swan and Dolphin Resort. Had a spa day booked and had park hopper passes, through my other job. And I spent every bit of, with the round trip flight, spent about $1,798 for two people. So needless to say, I could have spent all that on one night of bottle service, or I could have did exactly what I did, which was go stay at this phenomenal resort in Disney, do all the fun stuff. And I told my brother, I said, listen, man, I said, Disney is one of the most adult places you will ever go. Because if you've never been to Disney in Orlando, ladies and gentlemen, let me put y'all on game real quick. There are these areas, right? So for all my sports junkies out there, there is the ESPN Worldwide of Sports. Has one of the greatest little sports bars out there. This how you know we getting a little older in the game. Because I went to the sports bar out there inside of the ESPN Worldwide of Sports, and I was set at this sports bar, and all the booths had PS3s and 4s, Xboxes. We was watching Little League World Series. It had like 40 TVs up in that thing. But I'm like, I can't even eat my food because I'm really trying to play this PS4 right now. Like I'm really trying to get my video game on. But like, so there's that, right? For you, for the sport folk. But then if you want to go turn up, they got this spot called Boardwalk Disney. Boardwalk Disney is like, for all my Texas folk to live kind of down here in the area where me Outlaw, Mr. Jen live, it's like the Kima Boardwalk on steroids. Like is really like that. Like downtown Disney, the Boardwalk Disney, like it is turn up city. Don't know kids really be out there after certain hours. It just be turn upville. Like it's a lot to do for the adults out there. And of course, he's already going to go do the Epcot drinking tour, which is like probably one of the greatest things you can do out there because you get to go to all the countries and try all the drinks, all the beers, all the mixed drinks, all the margaritas, all that stuff. And you can get pretty fucked up. Not gonna lie to you, because by the time I went from Germany to Mexico to Italy, yeah, I was a little twisty. So because that's three different types of drinks. That's liquor, beer, and wine right there. That's exactly how that happened too, in that order. So you know, I hope you have a fantastic time while you out there. Like I really do. Just be careful.
It's crazy just imagining being fucked up at Disney. Like this is supposed to be
Oh,
like a childhood nostalgic
mm-mm.
place, and you out here fucking drunk off your ass. Like
Yes.
that's
It
wild
was
as
so
fuck to
much
me.
fun. It was so much fun.
Like
It was fun. Like going to Blizzard Beach and Typhoon Lagoon. Like, yeah, this is the first time I went to Disney. The Avatar ride wasn't built yet; it was under construction. The second time I went, the Avatar ride was actually functioning. That's how much of a Disney OG I am. I was like, damn, the Avatar ride wasn't even a thing yet. It was like still in the works, and now it's like, and then of course Universal was literally right there. Like you could walk from Disney to Universal. It's like literally right there. And then Bubble Gump is in between them, like the authentic old school, like kind of like how we got at Pleasure Pier, but like even bigger. So like the whole boat is right there. Like it is nuts out there. And if you're a Star Wars junkie, like some of us are, that's why I'm wearing my Darth Vader shirt. See, I did this for my brother because you can get a lightsaber built out there, and it's expensive, but you can do it if you really into that kind of thing. Because I somehow have survived both trips and I didn't do it, but boy, if I go a third time, I'm gonna build Darth Vader's lightsaber, big red, and it's gonna be bad. But if you take your kids and you got daughters, you will be broke because if you do the Disney princess experience, whether you hang out with Elsa or Belle, Snow White, Jasmine, doesn't matter. They do this thing where you can pay like $500 and they'll do the makeup, put them in the dress. They have tea with them. They have breakfast with them. Like they do all this shit. And it's like $500. Oh, I'm glad I didn't have kids either time I went to Disney. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
did you say 500?
I did.
500?
Out of me, I said
500.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 of them Benjamins.
For a nice low price for $500.
And mind you, this is all pre-inflation. I don't know what the fuck the price is now. This is pre-inflation. The prices I'm talking about.
Only a band each now.
Yeah, it's probably a band. You say a band, I say a band and a quarter, man. It's probably really like $1,200.
Hell no.
I got 2 girls.
Take my daughter. Fuck no. No.
We ain't going over there. We staying away from that part of the park.
I'm trying to go over there on a payment plan. What you mean?
Max your fucking credit card out in the heartbeat, bro.
Nah, it's like the thing I like, the best part about Disney that a lot of people don't know is the price of the food is uncomparable. And what I mean by that is like you can pay like $12 for like a plate of nachos, and that motherfucker's massive. Like the portion size at Disney is absurd. Like we was at this spot, it's called we called it Pikachu for short because we didn't know what the hell it was actually called. But it was like Pika something. It was over at the Swan and Dolphin Resort, but it's literally a buffet that's open 24/7. But like we went there for lunch one time and ordered, and we ordered like lasagna, right? And lasagna come with the lasagna and 2 sides. So you ever seen the big oval plates that's bigger than the 10-inch plates? That whole plate was full of food. Like it was like a quarter of the pan of the lasagna and then the green beans and the corn. Like it was like a massive like fucking portion size. Like that was for one person. So you really could have ordered that for 2 people. And that thing was like $13. So like that's one thing I'll give Disney their props on is like the price of the food. You finna get some hella like when you go out there, make sure y'all share some food. Like save a little money. Share a dish or 2. It's okay. And the drinks is where they get you because like they got the margarita carts, they got the beer carts, they got the little pop-up bars, and then they got all the restaurants. They got all their stuff in there too. So like it's always alcohol. That's why I said it's easy to be drunk at Disney because there's alcohol everywhere. It's like Mardi Gras for everybody. Because the kids be distracted, the adults be distracted. Like it's so much fuckery going on. And then depending on what day you go, you're gonna catch the Star Wars parade where you're gonna see Darth Vader and the troopers marching through the city. Like it get real ignorant. Like, if you go to the Lego side, they got a big ass Loch Ness monster that's literally in the water made of Legos. Dope ass shit.
Bro,
right?
It sounds like Astroworld on fucking steroids, bro.
Because it is.
Look, because I'm like, bro, in the water, bro?
Listen. You can go out to Disney for 2 days and you only seen about 45% of that damn park. That's how big it is. Like Why you think I was out there for a week?
Well, we're trying to do the Disney 1 day challenge where you visit all 4 parks in 1 day. That's what we're trying to do.
Listen,
so you ain't gonna see nothing.
My brother in Moses. That means you ain't riding no rides.
Not at all.
We got fast lanes. We got fast lanes.
You're gonna spend 60% of the day in line.
It don't matter if you got fast lanes or not.
Look, I had a fast pass for the Avatar ride, and it still was an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing fast about that. And what's so sick about it, when you go get in these lines at Disney, it'll tell you estimated wait, and that whole say like 4 hours.
So you get an app. You see, you get the app.
You got a whole app, bro. It's an app.
Just
like when you go to SeaWorld, it's an app and it's real time. How they calculate this shit, I don't know. But the first time I tried to get on the Avatar ride without a fast pass, it was like a 6-hour wait. And that was when, like, if you want to ride the Avatar ride, all right, I'm gonna put y'all on the hack. There is a hack. You have to do that first. You have to get there as soon as the park open. Your ass has got to sprint to the Avatar ride and get in that line. And that's so you can have like a 25 to 30 minute wait. Like you got to treat the Avatar ride like people treat drops of new Jordans.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even playing. I'm dead ass serious. Like when the Batman ride over there first came out, it was the same thing. Like if you ain't acting like a Jordan drop, an exclusive video game drop, like you're not doing it. Yeah, it's gonna be at the back of that line, chilling.
You'll be there all day.
And them motherfucking and them line cutters, boy, you think they bad at these small theme parks, bro? At Six Flags, and Six Flags and Disney, bro, they are worse because they gonna put a runner up there. They gonna put one person that's gonna sit in that line, and then when they get almost to the front, hey. Here come the whole group of 10. Yeah, like, it's ignorant. Always ignorant. Like you be ready to box on site.
Yeah, no,
like,
but at the same time,
it's even worse at the water parks because you know the line to get to the big ass slide and shit.
A tip to get in front to get faster rides is the fact be a single rider.
Yes,
be a single rider. They have a line for single riders. So if the whole thing isn't full, they have like 1 or 2 spots in the field. They'll pull you up. It's like, hey, yo, you got it.
Single rider is definitely the way to go. But if you're going with a person, obviously you don't want to leave them hanging.
Yeah. No, even if you got a person, you get a single rider, I get a single rider. We gotta go ride it. We gotta meet up at the end. You're like, all right, that was cool, right? Yeah, that was cool. We didn't ride it together, but it was cool.
Yeah,
that's how I did the dash. The dash.
The dash was ignorant.
Yeah. So,
but it's a good time. Like I get why people bring like their families and their kids and shit. I'm just not doing it.
Yeah, nah.
I'm sorry. I went both times as a regular adult with no kids. I don't want to bring no kids. It's just not the same.
This isn't for y'all.
I feel that's how it's not for y'all. This ain't for y'all.
Damn,
I ain't trying to bring
cash.
No, like low key, I'm not trying to bring my youngest till she like 10.
Damn, it's that fucking bad, bro.
Yeah, bro, you gonna see like it's gonna be parents with their kids on them little scrunchy bungee handcuff things and the animal backpacks because it get real stupid. It's like a mosh pit sometimes. Like it do get crowded. So like if you ain't got a good grasp on your kid, you will get your kid snatched up. Like because people just be walking and got big ass strollers. You got these people with 3, 4, 5 kids and then one extra long wide ass strollers and shit. Like it get dumb. Like it get don't wear no shoes you like because they getting stepped on. You better wear some hey dudes. You better wear some hey dudes or something with some cushion. Like listen, you go in there with some fresh J's, you're gonna box everybody on sight because your shoes getting stepped on. It's just gonna happen. Stepped on, scuffed. It's happening. It's too many people for you to try to walk. Like if you listen, you know how they tell you like, and Outlaw knows because he's like how I'm an OG for Disney. He's an OG for Mardi Gras. You can't go to Mardi Gras and wear fresh white forces. Them hoes will be gray.
Oh yeah, don't do that.
If you wear fresh white J's or fresh white forces even to Disney, them hoes gonna be black. You gonna come out with some black Air Forces from the scuffs.
Pissed.
And you're gonna be mad. So go ahead and wear some shoes you ain't mad about losing. Wear some athletic shoes, hell. It don't even matter. But don't wear no dress shoes, don't wear no loafers because your feet gonna hurt. It's like concrete everywhere. It's like concrete everywhere. So don't do that to yourself. Like get you some Skechers.
I got some Skechers, so just bring my Skechers. Don't worry about how they look.
Nope. Get you Skechers. Unless y'all going to dinner and y'all dressing up. But if y'all doing the whole walk around the party, bro,
we not doing nothing fancy, bro. We on the marathon, bro. It's gonna be
get
nasty.
You some Hey Dudes, some Skechers, some Crocs. If you into that kind of thing, don't wear no cowboy boots, no dress shoes, no Jordans, no high top forces. Don't wear no high top shoes because your damn ankle's gonna get rubbed up on because of the shoe, and they're gonna have blisters. Like it's a whole workout going to Disney. Like it's a whole class. I feel like you need to take before you go to Disney.
Straight facts right here.
Like don't even bring a bag. Like if you bring in if you bring in a female with you, hold her ID in your wallet.
Yeah.
Leave the rest of that shit in the car. All you need is wallet with the ID and the debit card, bro. You don't need nothing else. Like don't even try to bring a water bottle. It's not worth it. Just go ahead and buy that little $6 bottle of Dasani, because you don't want to carry nothing when you're trying to move like that.
So don't wear pants. Wear shorts.
Yeah, wear shorts. Well, wear shorts. You know what? Nah, he good. It's November. He cool.
Yeah,
the weather. Hey, the weather in February in Florida in November is better than here right now.
We're gonna be brisk 75 tomorrow. So
I'm scared to wear shorts and like it get cold because like the low is like in the 50s.
I need that in my life.
And like the high is like 77, bro. Like it's gonna feel nice.
Let's find out.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
So the weather on Saturday is gonna be a low of 59 and a high of 78. That's shorts and hoodie weather to me.
Yeah, that's shorts. That's
what I'll be wearing too. I'll be shorts and hoodie up in that thing. That's some Texas shit. I'm sorry, y'all. We kind of don't mind us.
Exactly what it be, because here in Texas it'll be cold in the mornings and then hot.
Yeah, well, so for you specifically, bro. So it's gonna be starting at 5 a.m., 60 degrees. It don't even get to the 70s till 9 a.m. It gets to a high of 78 at noon, and then it start dropping again. So by 7, 8 o'clock, it's gonna be back in the 60s again. So yeah, you can wear a hoodie and shorts and be good.
Yeah,
shorts and a hoodie. That's gonna be the style. That's gonna be the style.
You might want to put a beanie in your pocket just in case. Your ears might get a little nippy, but you know.
Oh boy, I'm looking forward to it.
Speaking of beanies, I was admiring Moolage in the FTSL beanie over there. That whole fire. Like I was like, wait a minute, that whole fire. Like we got some merch dropping and stuff going on.
And then you flip it around and you got the
Oh, it's the ish. It's the ish beanie.
You know what I mean?
It's the ishy.
Inside the huddle. You know what I mean? So absolutely, we represent, man. Got that merch coming at y'all soon. Make sure y'all look at that website, dog. I'm telling you, it's coming.
I'm with it. I'm all the way with it. The website he is talking about is from thesidelines.com, and we've had our website up for a while now. That is where you can catch all the shows, all the audio versions, all the video versions, all the updates happen on that website. The website has been live for a while now. That was a beautiful combination creation by yours truly. So we made sure we put a lot of work into that, took a lot of collaboration, even got breakdowns of and descriptions of all your hosts at the very bottom. Nice little cute little bios and stuff with pictures and stuff. You know, we looking real fresh and so clean over there. You know, that's on my Outcast type shit. But let's get to our new favorite thing, and all right, so for those who missed last week's episode, we have this new beautiful thing called What's Trending. That's why we have this nice little fancy video going on. So we're going to talk about things that are trending in the world of social media, sports, Hollywood, whatever we find. But after everything I looked at, obviously, you know, last week we had an election and all this other stuff. So the world is a little shook because they don't really know how to feel, you know, and it's okay. Y'all will get over it eventually. You know, rip the Band-Aid off. All right. You can't do anything about it. So there was one story that took the cake, and I was going to come with a list of like trending topics for y'all, but we don't have to, because this one topic going to take the whole segment over. And so 4 days ago, there was a team known as the Auburn Tigers. And I'm talking about NCAA basketball right now. So they were on a flight to a basketball game. And that sounds kind of routine, right? You're like, all right, cool. Why are you talking about a fucking college team on a flight to a basketball game? Well, here's why. Because that team had to emergency land the fucking plane because a fight broke out on the plane between teammates. So, and it's funny, if you go online and look this up, there's literally the audio from the radio to the people to the tower. Excuse me. They're like, hey, we have to do an emergency landing. Some of the Auburn basketball players are fighting on this plane right now, and so there was like two or three of them niggas got into this sprawl, got into this altercation, got into this fight. They emergency landed the plane in like Montgomery or something shit like that. Got everything sorted out. Took them like things like a 30-45 minute delay or whatever the fuck it was. So then after that, they got back on the air. And then the crazy part is they got to the location where they was playing in this basketball game and they won the fucking game. So what started off as a teammates fighting on a fucking airplane turned out with them going to whatever, I forgot who they was even playing, but they ended up winning this basketball game. And the reason why I said this story literally took over the what's trending is because that's what we doing now. We fighting on airplanes, bro. Like, do you understand how many lives are at stake if you fight on a motherfucking airplane? Like you can't do that because the sudden shifting of weight, and there's a reason why, for those who don't fly a lot, there's a reason why the seatbelt button stays on for so long, because the plane has to get to a certain altitude and nothing needs to be moving. Nothing needs to be shifting too much. Like, a typical college basketball team is about 15 players. 15 players. Then you got assistant coaches, the head coach, the training staff, your multimedia people, because it's college, your social media crew. Everybody's on the same plane. So needless to say, you have a whole flight of people. So roughly at the end of the day, 40 to 50 people on this flight, all about the Auburn Tigers. And a couple people start fighting. And all of a sudden, we got a problem because that fight could have turned into a brawl. And last thing I want to deal with is a brawl at 40,000 feet in the goddamn air, because that plane going down. It's too much happening. All right. Yes, planes are amazing the way that they can stay in the air and just go forward. But when you start throwing shit left, right, side to side and do all this other shit, like, now you are putting people at risk. And if you got anywhere near the cockpit, they're trying to steer a plane. And if y'all decided to break out and the fight, get into the cockpit, and one of y'all knocked the pilot out, we got a whole movie we can talk about because of this scenario. So before I turn it over to the fellas, I'm just gonna simply say this: if you really gotta run the fade with somebody, don't do that shit 40,000 feet in the air, please. Say that shit when y'all land. Y'all could have fought on the tarmac. Like, for real. Fellas, I'm gonna turn that over to y'all.
See, the first thing I would say, if I was one of their teammates, bitch, I almost died. These niggas out here wild. What the hell? Nah. That's why you don't keep bringing politics into the workplace, right there. That's because that's nah. I will fight you as soon as we touch the ground. I'll kiss the ground.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm fighting the ones who was fighting for putting my life in danger.
Because you wasn't thinking about me. You wasn't thinking about the team. You're thinking about yourself. That's selfish. That is selfish.
Man, flying is already such a weird concept, like, as it is. Like, bringing fighting into it, dude. Like, I just try to go to sleep on the plane. Like, I don't know, like, that just what kind of ignorant team you get into on the plane, for one.
Just take a nap, dog.
Yeah, like, the fuck.
The space is too confined for y'all to be doing all that moving. Okay, like, if I'm coach, I ain't gonna lie to you. Everybody gotta get slapped shit out of. Everybody gotta get slapped shit out of if I'm the coach. Okay,
going down the road.
We canceling the game because coach fought the team as soon as we got on the tarmac because you niggas was back there fucking around. Didn't your parents ever tell you once you get in here, sit your ass down, be still, don't touch nothing?
Mm-hmm.
What you niggas doing moving? The seatbelt sign is still on. See, if I'm putting it all autopilot and I'm coming out there and I'm throwing a motherfucking headset at somebody. Because sit your ass down. Why are you?
You barely got space to piss on an airplane.
You really don't have space. You gotta get real skinny to take a piss on a flight. Like, listen, that's the only time. That is one of those situations where I do feel bad for the ladies when they gotta squat, and sit down and stuff. We gotta stand up. We can get real skinny like a tree real quick because that's kind of all we can do. But like, imagine if you gotta sit down in that motherfucker, your knees up against the wall. Like you literally can just stretch your arms out and touch all the walls. Like that don't sound very good.
You hit an air pocket, it's over.
Like and see, I can speak from this particular part of it because like when me and my family went ironically to Orlando and we went to Minnesota this past summer, and I was taking my toddler to the bathroom. It's bad enough when it's just you in the bathroom, but then you bring another person into there, even a toddler, right? A toddler takes up a lot of space in a fucking airplane potty. And then when they got to sit down, you got to like scrunch up against the wall so y'all don't bump into each other. And then you trying to pick them up and wipe them. Then you trying to quarter turn so they can wash their hands. And then quarter turn back so you can dry their hands, throw that shit in the trash. And then you got a quarter turn to unlock it and get up out of there. Like, boy, it's a whole workout trying to take a toddler to the bathroom on a plane.
You got to breathe. You breathe hard.
That's a whole unnecessary workout.
And hey, yo, this is gonna be my first time flying Spirit. My very first time.
Oh Lord, they going to bankruptcy.
Boy, you and that big boy finna be on that big yellow Twinkie in the sky.
Man, they finna do
Is it like the church's chicken of airlines? Like just is ghetto? What is it?
Yeah, Spirit is kind of ghetto.
It is for sure.
I hope you sitting in the middle. I hope you sitting in the middle. Spirit kind of rough in these streets.
Damn, is Spirit like the only airline that like lets the pilot work from home or something?
You gonna experience more turbulence than any other flight with Spirit. Let me just say that.
Yeah, it's gonna be real. It's gonna be real ignorant on that flight. I stopped flying Spirit. I be flying Frontier like a motherfucker.
I'm gonna tell you,
Frontier and Sun. Is it Sun Coast or Sun America? Whatever the hell it's called. I don't know. It's orange and blue.
Yeah, man.
Like as soon as Spirit start having these Twinkie colored ass planes, I was like, I'm already sketchy for. I don't want to see no big ass yellow airplane in the sky.
Yeah, no.
Like, I mean, I get it because if you fly Southwest, they got a fucking big ass blue plane, motherfucker, looking like Never mind, we're not gonna talk about it. That don't sound right. Let me stop myself. All these planes and they funky ass colors. It's too much going on in the sky. Like, because I can't speak because Frontier is a big ass green plane, so it just looked like the Hulk just up there swinging in flight. Like it's just
not swinging, not swinging. God,
Frontier got two plane designs, either the Hulk's finger or a Newport. That's it.
Yep, that's pretty accurate. Nope, that's pretty fucking accurate.
That's fucking wild. Oh man, I'm not ready for this shit.
No, listen, bro. Just what I tell everybody, and I still don't understand why people don't do this in 2024. If you have a phone or a tablet, like I bring an iPad with me, like, bro, download your shit. Download your Netflix show, download your movie, whatever you gonna watch. Especially if you got a short flight, bro, you don't need to download a lot of stuff. Like, I think I had watched on the way to Minnesota, I had watched this anime that was on Netflix. That was pretty dope. I forgot what it was called, but this dude was like a killer. He was like killing animals and shit. Dude was like a big ass bear. He was a fighter, and then he like ran away from a whole thing. It was dope though. It was like 10 episodes, but I watched it all the way to Minnesota. I was like, oh, I can do that. Like that's what I do to watch like a new show because I know I got like 2.5 hours of like undisturbed time. Like, oh, let me just download this whole. I'm gonna watch this all the way over there, and then I'll finish up whatever I'm watching on the way back. Because when you got all the streaming services, they all got downloadable shit, so you could start downloading shit. So you got to do it. If you got kids, download all their shit. Download all the shit they watch.
All the games.
This is where if you have YouTube Premium, bro, that shit clutch. That shit clutch. Because if you find out because you can see your kids' algorithm, you just start downloading the last 30 videos they was watching, you straight.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm notorious for, oh yeah, you watched that 2-hour video? Download. I need you to be distracted. 2 hours. Download.
2 hours.
I never knew you could do that. I never knew you could do that.
Oh, YouTube Premium? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's clutch shit. She got a whole playlist.
You got to be careful with Spirit though, because they'll charge you for asking for Wi-Fi.
That's why I say you got to download all that shit before you can get to the air. Download this shit at home and bring it to the airport. Make sure the AirPods is charged, and make sure you got a backup pair of wired headphones just in case, because dumb shit happens at the airport all the time. And the last thing you want to do is go to a little funky ass convenience store at the airport and spend $30 on some cheap ass TikTok Temu ass fucking headphones that's only gonna last for an hour because the speaker gonna blow when you turn that shit up to 12.
Yep.
Like, don't do yourself.
Yeah, another thing for Disney and the airplane and everything like that, go and get you a power bank, a good size one, man.
Yeah, you're gonna get you a battery, get you external battery charger.
Probably will take about 100 pictures easily.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 100 shit. You gonna take more than that.
Yeah, videos too.
It's a lot going on at Disney. You can have you can make a whole short film on Snapchat at Disney. That's how much shit it is to do there.
I've seen
run out of storage space.
I've seen it.
Like if I go to Disney now that I got all this ability to record and make shit, and now I'm kind of decent at making these videos and shit. Oh boy, I have a whole compilation done. Fuck a vlog. We're gonna do something epic.
Good time.
Oh, so yes, so that is currently, at least from what I saw, that was trending out there. There's some other stuff that's trending, but it wasn't as hilarious as the fight on the fucking plane. That shit was funny as hell. Like,
I think I can provide a little backstory as to why that fight might have happened. If you watched the game, I think the day before, the point guard, I think he's a freshman. He's a top recruited freshman, so he came down during, I think, 3 or 4 possessions. Bang, 3 threes in a row. Bang, bang, bang. The senior, who is supposed to be going to the draft this year, who's also a pretty solid player, was standing there open in the corner every single time he took the shot. And that last shot, you can kind of see like on his face and his body, like, bruh, if you pass me up for an open shot one more time, G, I promise you, it's gonna be me and you. And I guess they had that conversation on the plane.
Yeah, I saw that video.
But if your man's got the hot hand, bro, like you can't just when the shooter's hot, bro, like
hey, it was
like
man.
Hey, and look, my man, a freshman, he trying to establish himself. Like he was a senior, bro. Like bro, the college basketball season just started. They done played like 4 games.
Literally.
Like one of the first major shoot around tournaments is like happening now. Because my Jayhawks looking real nice right now. So like literally college basketball just started. You gonna be fine, bro. You gonna get your looks. Because really and truly, listen, if you smart, Mr. Senior, you gonna let that freshman get all this shine right now. So when the NCAA tournament roll around, get yours because everybody watching.
Yeah.
Show up and show out.
That's all. How you think somebody like Steph Curry got their draft stock so high? Showed the fuck out in the NCAA tournament, bro. That's where don't nobody give a damn about the regular season. The only ones of us that watch college basketball during the regular season are diehard fans of a particular team, like me, being a Jayhawks fan. I watch damn near every Jayhawks game that's on TV. If it's on TV, I'm watching it. Like, but everybody ain't like that. So it's gonna get real when it's time for like the conference championships and certain tournaments, and then like the NCAA tournament. You got plenty of time to get your shine, my boy. Don't worry. Y'all play like 33 games in college before the tournament. If you make it all the way to the Final Four in the championship, you play like 38 games. You gonna be good. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's only November. You got till March, bro. You good.
I'm trying to tell you, like, we got holiday classics coming up. Like, we got all this shit, bro. You good, bro. Like, you ain't got to get mad about that freshman having a hot hand for one game, bro. That man gonna mess around and go 1 for 10 the next game, and then you gonna be right back on it again. Like, stop it. It's basketball.
Oh, man.
The level of selfishness in this world, like, bro, it's not that serious.
Going for that. Pass me the rock, man.
Fuck that. If you hot, you hot.
That's what
you
I'm
gotta
saying.
be a better.
Like,
you gotta be a better
bro,
teammate than that, bro.
bro.
If my teammate is hot, bro, you got. Hey, I'm gonna let. Cook.
You feel me?
Cook.
You can see what's cooking too. Like,
but look, the first time you miss or you miss 2 in a row, hey, bro, go on pass that Cavassier, my dog. Like, you know, let me have that. Let me get that. Let me get that peel real quick. You know,
you seem a little cold, brother. Let me
run that sphere for a minute. Let me run that sphere. Let me run a couple rotations.
I got you.
Let me see if I can keep this cast iron rocking. You know, like, we can't all be trash.
We can't all be trash today. It's good. You had it in the first half. I got us in the second half.
That's what happened when we break shit down. We be coming at it from so many random angles. Some people are like, what the fuck these dudes be talking about? Like, hey man, mind your business. All right. Y'all don't think like we think.
So since you said segue, y'all gonna appreciate this since we're all fathers on this show right now, man. So I've been laughing for like the last 10 minutes at my daughter. She got a damn like the water cap, you know, like little cap to unscrew on your water bottle.
Yeah.
And she just eating ketchup out the fucking package, like with the water cap. And it's like, kids do the dumbest shit ever, man. Like, what the fuck?
That's innovative.
Kids are fucking weird. I know y'all can appreciate
that is not innovative. That is some Bill Nye the Science Guy ridiculousness. That only toddlers though. Like toddlers are I'm telling you, I've said this since I finally became a toddler dad. Toddlers are a natural fucking phenomenon. Nothing they do makes sense.
Not at all.
Nothing at all. Like, how can a toddler be the embodiment of a candy? How can they be live action Sour Patch Kids? Like, why is that a thing? Like, they be little assholes, run you ragged all day. And then their little punk ass is gonna come give you a hug.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they ain't just age you 15 years over the course of 10 hours.
It's crazy you say that, bro, because I've kept your daughter before, bro, and she's never given me a hard time. Like, all this shit, like, I be hearing
never
from
give it to anybody else.
You know why that is? My brother, is called a facade.
She even does it to Grace. Like, Grace has said that, like, Calissa gave her a hard time. I'm like, bro, I don't know who you're talking about. That child is so sweet to me.
She picks her targets.
Look, talk about it, man.
She a sniper. I know her daddy. I know what she do. She calculated. She methodical as hell. She's like, I'm over here. I can get away with this, this, and this. I'll say less. She know. She plays coy. She ain't coy. She Albert Einstein reincarnated.
She gave me a hard time going to sleep one time, bro, and that was it. Like that we
see that part I don't worry about. Like the sleep thing I ain't worried about.
Night.
Yeah. The sleep thing we be good with. Like if we at home, are we good? It's a whole system in place. Now, when we travel, oh Lord, we can't. Boy, we at a hotel. Oh man. Unfamiliar territory. That's a whole thing. Like listen. I'm gonna tell you what we got to do. It's a whole science experiment that we got to do. We show up to the hotel, we get the pack and play. We have to bring the hatch from home to emulate the sounds that she sleep with on the norm, just so we can, somewhat bring that familiarity of home. Boy, let us leave that hatch at home. She ain't gonna sleep no time soon. She'll be mad as hell. She gonna be awake until that tablet die, and then she going to sleep because she gonna cry herself to sleep.
Who hurt you?
Who, me? Nobody. I'm just telling you how it go.
Nah, see that soon that tablet die.
That's it. I'm telling you, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it took.
Because like me and her get into like these verbal spats that aren't real. Because she don't really comprehend what the hell I be saying, but she act like she do. So we just be talking shit to each other, and then she'll lay down. I'll walk away. She be crying. I watch her on the baby monitor. I give her like 10 minutes. She be passed the fuck out. Tablet be on her face.
You just need a nap, sweetie. You just need a nap. It's okay.
That's all, bro. I just said, don't worry about that. Z Monster gonna come get you. Don't even worry about it.
Man, kids are fucking weird.
Yeah. Like, because you think about it as like we're all dads here. This is why this conversation is so funny. And like when these kids fight, they sleep. And then you think about it, you're like, you know what? Hey, bro, in about 10 years, you're going to be wishing for that sleep.
Nah, facts.
As a grown ass man, I'll be like, boy, you want to trade? I'll take your nap time.
I'll take a nap. Don't worry about it.
You can stay up. I'll take your nap time. Let me get a nap around lunch. Let me get a lunchtime nap. Boy, I'll be the most productive motherfucker on the planet. My day already started at 5. I get up, go to the gym, then I'm at work. I'm like, let me get a nap at lunch. And then my 2 p.m. I'm finna be a fresh man. Well, I'm about to 110% production about to happen.
Because sometimes you're like, hey, go lay down till like this time. Go lay down 3-4 hours. Yeah, I'll come
Yeah.
get you.
You know what my 2 o'clock consists of is, hey bro, hey, who making that stripes run, bro? Who want to get that caffeine? That's what the fuck my office is at 2 o'clock. Who going to make that caffeine run?
Yeah, I too. But now nothing piss you off a little bit more than a sound sleep child that gave you hell all day.
Yeah.
When the child is just good and sleep, you want to just sweat something. Why you sleeping so soundly right now? I'm
And
tired.
like that same like last weekend when Outlaw had my daughter, it was like that. Like she partied like a rock star. And I know she did, because we ain't even get 7 minutes down the road and she was passed out. I barely got on the freeway after I made the U-turn to come back home. She was out. I'm talking about snoring. Now, for the first time, my brother he had told me, he was like, I ain't know your daughter snored like that. I was like, bro, my daughter is literally deforestation. She cuts all the trees down. The way she be snoring, she cut the whole forest down because she snore hard.
He not lying, bro. So like, I always have the girls sleep with, like, in the room with me, because I don't trust them by themselves. I tried it one time and they destroyed the playroom. It's a mess. I've sent my brother a picture of it actually. Man, I had them on the floor on the mattress, and Calista was just sawing logs the entire night. I had to wake up and move her ass to the living room. I couldn't hack it, bro. I couldn't hack it. Her ass in this fucking, she had to sleep on the couch.
She sounded like she snored like Darth Vader with a megaphone.
Oh goddamn! My daughter take all the oxygen out the room when she sleep. Same thing.
When she snore like that, and I got the baby monitor and it's above my head on the headrest, I have to turn it down a notch because she be in it. Like she be in it to win it. Like she be deep sleeping. I'll be like, yo, why are you like this? You're like 35 pounds. Why do you snore like you 360?
He is not exaggerating. She snores like a grown man. That shit is foul, bro. Like,
and she's and it no, bro. Well, and she sleep with her mouth open, so it echoes. It like amplifies. But I mean, but you're right though. Like Mr. Jenkins, when they be peacefully out for the night, I'll be like, boy, I'm about to drop this people's elbow on your ass right now. After all the shit you done made me deal with today, I'm about to take this armband off and drop it. Oh, but
I don't know that child you talking about, bro. Like the one to be cussing and talking shit and being all kinds of ignorant. I don't know that child.
You get her on good days. I get her every other day. She live here, so you know.
Just had a very intense argument with my son this whole time. That's why I was on mute, because this nigga don't take no for an answer.
Oh, I know that feeling. Like, it's my fault. Because when she was like 7, 8 months, she was already watching videos of like Boss Baby and shit. So she was preparing to be a negotiator already. So it was bound to happen. That's why that's the only terrorist I negotiate with.
Unfortunately. And I didn't even negotiate with his older sisters.
So. Okay, my negotiation come with limited terms.
You know, it's funny. I'm kind of wondering. I've never taken a listen to like a theme park, bro. And I know that you took the girls to Universal over the summer, right?
We went to SeaWorld.
SeaWorld. What kind of hell was that with the child?
I felt it. I felt the pain of my ancestors. I was walking around saying all my life I had to fight. And I really wish I was exaggerating. Like, I genuinely wish I was exaggerating, but I'm not. Because like theme parks and water parks and big giant attractions, it makes toddlers do something unhuman. non-human. Sorry, I said unhuman. I don't think that's a real word. Non-human. Like
at this point.
they do something very alien-like when you go to a theme. Like it doesn't make sense. They're cool at first. They really are. No lie. They're cool at first. As the day goes on, and the problem is we also went in the summertime. I think that's what made it worse. It was already hot. And you know how toddlers get when they get hot, they get miserable. And when they get miserable, they get irritable. And when they get irritable, they stress everybody else out. So it was like this melting pot of shit. And then they start seeing stuff like the popcorn and the juice and the snacks and all the shit. And it just I want to go in the I want to go to these I want to go back in the winter when it's not hot.
Yeah.
Because the heat was not my friend.
Oh,
like had it been cool outside, I'd have been cool, but it was hot, and that just made it worse. Even though we went to the splash pad, we went to the splash pad. We got wet. Wild. We cooled off, but it was so hot. So when you dried off, it was just hot all over again. It was just hotter.
Hey, y'all love, man. Let me tell you, you spend all this money, take them these places. As soon as they get hot, they're ready to go. They'll tell you
I'll be ready to go.
As soon as they, I'm gonna spend my good money. I'm gonna stay out here. I'm gonna spend this good money. I'm gonna spend a good time.
What'd you take your kids?
But good. I'm trying to take a family trip.
To where?
Where'd y'all go?
Oh, we went. So 2 years ago, we went to SeaWorld. And then this past June, we went to Disney. No, it wasn't June. March. We went to Disney. And both times, as soon as they got hot, Daddy, can we go back to the hotel?
The good thing about when I was out there in Florida is that we stayed at a really nice place that had a really nice pool. So like that was my means of exhausting my child, was letting her play in the water and exhaustify herself, because that's exactly what happened. And the gym was also like literally I lead a room and take a left, and the gym was right there. So that was convenient too. So I could get up early in the morning and go work out, start my day stress free before the toddler wakes up, before the exorcism happens.
Facts.
Exactly what it is.
Like I should have put my holy water in the carry-on.
You would think so.
It was like, stop it. Stop.
Always seems to because
it was hard out here in these streets.
Definitely, because I got 3 under 10.
No, I couldn't, man. No, 3 under 10. We ain't going on no trips.
No,
we don't go to this park.
You can't even go to I can't even go to the store with these niggas. Okay.
Oh no.
Much less the park, because I'm only one person, and everybody want to get pushed on a swing or help at the monkey bars or chased around the park. I ain't got them. I'm not duplicate man. I can't make copies of myself.
No.
There's only one of me, and then I hear "Daddy" 20,000, 11 times, and at that point, I'm not even there. I'm not even here.
So while we went on this beautiful tirade, two things happened. Victor Wembanyama has a 50-piece. So that happened. And for those who enjoy Netflix and some of the animes that they have, like the rest of us, the new season of Arcanine is out.
Yeah, we already started that.
We're gonna finish that this weekend. That's going to happen. We're gonna finish that. That was such a that was fire first season. So we definitely.
But that weight though, that weight is crazy.
Oh, the weight was stupid. But I feel like it's gonna be worth the wait.
Yeah,
because it was such a good season 1 of this anime. So yes, we talking about anime on this motherfucking show. If you don't like it, hold one. Hey, look, he watching that's the OG shirt. That's the first anime I started watching as a kid was Inuyasha, boy, at 2 a.m.
Come on
Adult Swim. You know what I'm saying? We watched that at 2 a.m. Cowboy Bebop came on after that.
Oh, right after that.
Like, like, oh yeah, we was in that thing, boy. Like, there was a point in time when I owned the box set of Inuyasha, and that motherfucker was like this big. That box set was huge. It was like 40 DVDs in that motherfucker. Because you don't realize it's like 600 episodes in Inuyasha. Yeah. Like it ain't a short anime. It's a lot. It's a whole marathon and even to this day, I still might have like 40, 50 episodes I ain't seen. I felt like I've seen them all, but it's probably episodes I done just not seen. But I understand the story.
Great story too.
Yeah, but like I'm trying to do better. Like I got a partner that's been trying to put me on, been trying to get me to start One Piece for like forever. And I haven't done it. I haven't started Demon Slayer. I haven't started Hunter x Hunter.
What?
Like, hey, I'm being vulnerable and transparent here. Like I'm trying to I'll be watching. Like listen. Like I'm very, what's the word? Like I'm very particular about my animes. So like I be watching like Baki, which I watched all of them, phenomenal. Record of Ragnarok, it's phenomenal. You know, so those were like the ones like Reagan, watch all the fights. Like I was like, you know, I really like my action-packed ass animes. I don't like slow burner storytelling. Like that's probably why I couldn't watch Hunter x Hunter. It's too much of a story for me. Like it's a lot of going, and One Piece is kind of like that too. It ain't a lot of just wow, you know what I'm saying?
When it gets
there, but see what you said, when it gets there, which means slow build, slow grind. I don't have time for that. And One Piece got like 400 episodes. Now Demon Slayer does too, but so at some point I will find my way there.
Demon Slayer, I just caught up on Demon Slayer. I just caught up on Demon Slayer this week. Actually, I just got watched that last episode, and I'm like,
now it's funny because I am watching the new Dragon Ball Z because it's on Hulu.
Oh, the Dama.
Yeah, I'm watching the Dama. There's like 8 episodes right now. Yeah, 8.
But are y'all watching the new season of Arcane?
Yes, I was just telling them that it's out and ready. Yeah, we was just talking about
I just got back.
Yeah, we was just talking about how long that wait was.
Bro, I binged the first season in one night. I started the first episode, bro, at like 8 o'clock. I didn't go sleep till like 5 o'clock the next morning.
Because I told you about it.
You did.
I told you. I was like, "Hey, bro," I said, "You got to watch this," and he was like,
"But I was put off by the fact that it was like League of Legends because like I never really knew about it. I was like, damn, I gotta like play the game to understand it. No, just watch it and like I was blown away.
Yeah, man. No, it was very well put together.
Very well put together. And the soundtrack though,
especially for being one of them animes that's like not like our traditional ones that look super animated. This one looks more like that, more realistic. Like there's more 3D realistic. So it's like, but it's already different, but it's really good. The story's really good, and I think that's what it was. Is the story was really good, and that's what kind of kept you rocking.
Netflix honestly got a good anime because like they had Castlevania.
Oh man, Castlevania was so good. They did the Resident Evil anime.
Yeah. Blood of Zeus. And
Blood of Zeus was great. Record of Ragnarok was really good.
Record of Ragnarok, and there's something else they did that was phenomenal. Oh, Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Yeah, Cyberpunk Edge Runners was good.
The Blue Eye Samurai on there too.
Yes, the Blue Eye Samurai was sensational.
Yeah,
that one was underrated.
Really,
that one did not get talked about enough because I didn't know what to expect at first. I watched the first episode and I was like, "Hey, hold on now." I was like, "This is real. This is like a really dark version. It's like a really dark version of like Samurai Jack."
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like a darker version of Samurai.
Because like Cartoon Network was they was playing with us. Because low key Samurai Jack could have been a lot darker.
Ooh.
Now that show had one of the best intro tracks.
Facts.
Like that whole was fire. Like that was a whole banger. Like it almost didn't match the show. And that was the beautiful thing about our animes on Cartoon Network. They didn't the intro songs didn't match the show. Because Samurai Jack had a whole hip hop theme song.
Dragon Ball Z's intro didn't make sense when
it was like a rock and roll, a rock hip hop mashup.
It was fire though.
It was fire though. I mean, and then you got then you got Pokemon that was like a whole anthem. Like Pokemon was like a DJ Khaled song.
Yep.
No other Pokemon intro could top the very first one. They never could recapture that magic.
I got it. Listen, I got to disagree because when the second version came out, there was a little more up tempo hip hop. So you want to be a master of Pokemon? That whole was fire. Like that whole was fire.
That was pretty funny.
We all live in a Pokemon world. That whole was fire. Like you can't pretend like that was.
That's still a little under.
It is, but it was fire.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
That was a pretty solid one. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It was fire. It did its job. Now the original was the original because we all knew it.
Dope ass outros, but the king of outros is Inuyasha.
Yeah.
That when you sleep on the fucking couch at 2 o'clock in the morning, he'll wake you up like she starts singing in Japanese.
We was talking about we was just talking about that while you was on while you was on your pause because we getting ready for Cowboy Bebop after that one.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Good times. Good times.
I know what it is.
Man, move your real one. I didn't even know you had that. I didn't know you had that on, bro. I pulled that out. That was a good alley. That was a good alley.
You know I got it.
We got it on.
All right, Outlaw, you ready to cook them up?
Yeah, we get into it, bro. We get into it.
All right, let's have some fun, fellas. Damn. Speaking of intros that slap.
Oh man, you put that together, bro. Your video production skills have come a long way.
I was ready to turn up, and I'll be forgetting. Like right when the beat
really
dropped, like
another fat in your cap, bro.
Oh man, I just want us to be great, man. That's all. But what you got on deck for us today? What done pissed you off this go round?
Man, so this is like a 3-pronged issue, honestly, man. So like I'm gonna get right into it. So I saw a post on Facebook. Like I still have people on high school, like on my Facebook page. I don't even like really be on Facebook like that. I just be like on it like very seldomly. But I guess what it is, you could like post kind of like Twitter nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
And like I see a lot of people be like posting shit that be basically like bashing their ex or their baby mama or their baby daddy, which is like already a weird look. Like, why are you letting people know like that much about your personal life? And two, it's like I felt like she was like fishing for like, I guess, validation. But then in the comments section, like I saw a nigga who like said like, hey, can I take you out? I'll help you pay bills, you know, like hit me up. And it's like, bro, that's like just prime time simping. Like if you Google that, that's you, my guy.
Yeah, no,
like that. What the fuck?
That's really a thing, and it's like when you sent it to me, I was like, this got to be Photoshop. But then the comments, because first of all, you got the gaslighting, like I'm looking for support from the community type shit, you know, because I'm sending a demeaning ass post out. And it's like, first of all, to literally piggyback off of what Outlaw just said, if you out there on social media putting your whole ass business out there, you got a different problem, and you need to seek therapy, because you shouldn't be putting your business out there for the world to see. Listen, I have 1,000 friends on Facebook. All 1,000 don't know about all my intricacies about my life. That's stupid as hell. Like that's stupid as hell. But I do see the same things that my brother sees though, because there are a lot of people that I went to school with that will post things about, you know, baby mamas, baby daddies, shit like that. And I'm like, hey, why are we doing this? We act like these posts like disappear or something. This ain't Snapchat. These hoes gonna be there. Like they're gonna show up in the memories. They're gonna show up all over the place. Like people are really good at screenshotting these days. And, you know, sending that shit out to other places, then your shit end up on Black Twitter. Your ass get drugged that way. Like what are we doing? Like, what are we looking for when we send out a post like that? Like, what are we actually looking for? Because let's just say a post like that gets made, and I get all the social media validation that I'm searching for. Now what? Fuck I get now?
I just don't understand the point. Because, like, first of all, how you mad about a nigga that you let deep dive in your ocean? Like, I never understood that. Like, you obviously knew the nigga well enough and liked the nigga well enough to let him, you feel me, dip his hand
in
in
your hit it raw. You
like,
don't have second thoughts.
hey,
now
you're
single, mom.
And to Moo's credit, another post that we talked about in the group chat was like a chick on Twitter like posted like her baby daddy talking about he ain't shit, and he's like a big heavy set dude. He make Rod Wave look like a midget, you know, like he was just a really big dude, and they was going in on her for like, hey, this your nigga, like you let him hit, and like she thought they was gonna jump him, but they jumped her shit, and it's like, they not wrong. You let that nigga hit.
Like,
but then somebody asks if she's okay.
You
Like,
like,
I'm not finna ask you if you okay.
That's a lot of weight that you put on there.
What I'm going to do is applaud the one who successfully completed the mission.
But at the same time, I'm applauding for getting past his belly.
Because I'm just saying, no matter what the visual appeal is, there's one mission involved, and if the mission was successful, the mission was successful.
Yeah, he accomplished.
If you look like that,
he accomplished the mission.
You know for a fact that they ain't pulling out.
Like, I don't care what you say. At the end of the day, we came to an agreement, and our genitals met.
Had a nice conversation.
I'm gonna say some outlandish shit, bro, but it's like I've always wondered, like, how do big niggas have kids? Because I've seen some really heavy set dudes who had kids, and I'm just like, like how?
Because listen, hold on. There's an actual explanation for that. There are women who like the fluffy man. Yeah. There's a lot of women that like the fluffy. They don't like the athletic built men that are built like myself and like Moolage and stuff. They don't like us. They want the cushion. Just like we be talking about more cushion for the pushing. They in the same boat. They want somebody they can cuddle up to when it's cold, even though it's hot as fuck in the south. But
they got low iron.
They want. Like,
low iron.
Who got low iron?
The females, the women.
Oh, I was about
they got low iron, so they always
all of them got low iron. Oh, I got low iron. No, you don't. Shut up.
Bad bags.
But like, but that goes to like a whole other conversation that we don't even have time to get into. Like when it comes to the preference of others. I don't give a fuck what you into. Personally, hey, listen, it ain't my life. Oh Lord, she said a sugar bear. What the hell? I done learned a new term. So we got sugar mamas, sugar babies, and sugar bells. All right, so apparently that's what the big dudes is. Y'all are sugar bears. So the women be out here looking for sugar bears. I'm afraid to look that up. I'm afraid if I look that up on Reddit, I'm gonna see some toxic ass shit. So I'm not gonna look that up on Reddit. I'm scared.
I don't even want to know what that is.
But I'm gonna take Jess' word for it and say that the sugar bear is a big dude. Is a Rick Ross type. Type shit. And that's cool. Like I said, listen. Your preference is your preference.
You have to think about that. People are really like they actually like big plug, whatever. I can't remember his name right now.
Big X.
Big X the plug. Yeah. So they like that name. So I mean, everybody got.
They loved Fat Joe. They loved Rick Ross. Yeah. And then Rick Ross is out there looking like James Harden after Thanksgiving.
Damn, that James Harden.
She don't want no puppy. Oh. So Outlaw, let me put it back on the screen for you. So apparently this is what the ladies call them, the big dudes. They call them sugar bears.
Sugar bear is crazy.
All right, so let's see. I never knew why I liked me a teddy bear, a little husky papa. Okay. I am anemic, so I do be cold at night down here in the south.
All right. Lord, what did I spark? What the hell? Damn.
A little husky papa is cool.
You got comments now.
Yeah, we got comments now. So this is what happens but
real shit though. I'm not going to fucking lie to you. I like bigger women. I ain't gonna fucking lie. I'm a chubby chaser.
Y'all know my motto.
Something about that.
Y'all know how I get down. You gotta be too something to do something.
Come on now. Somebody get in there.
Like I've been all up and down the scales with women, but damn it, them big ones, goddamn it.
Yeah,
they got it on.
They
got it on.
Man, I don't care. You can catch me with the big bitch in public. It ain't gonna hurt my feelings at all.
What? I'm trying to tell you. You gotta stop playing.
Outlaw start talking. The ladies start popping up. What's really going on?
Y'all know my rule. Y'all know how
they trying to look. Somebody trying to unhinge Mr. Outlaw. That's what's trying to happen.
Stop playing. We can't.
What's happening, ladies? Y'all welcome to the chat as per usual.
15. You heard?
Come on now.
I don't even care if she's taller than me. I don't give a fuck.
I'm so like me. I'm over here with Jess. Like I don't have a preference because it ain't really the thing with me is weird. It's not what they look like. it's the person. It's solely the person. Like if I'm with you, like if you vibe right, the energy good. Like if we link up, are we good? Like everything else for me is completely irrelevant. Either I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna do cardio, or I'm gonna do both.
Get your weight up.
You know, that's well. You say get your weight up. I say get in the weight room. Period.
Yeah, get your weight.
I'm in the gym 5 days a week. We stay strong around here.
Well, you heard.
Like, listen, I am 163 pounds, and I am a multi-time 1,000-pound club representative. So we push heavyweight around here.
We does this.
We does this lifting heavy around here. We lift heavy. We do not care.
Hey, put the comment back up.
Which one?
The two something to do something.
Oh, there you go.
So here's my take on that. The big ones, after y'all done having relations, they gonna eat, and I want to eat too.
Yes.
Oh yeah. We're gonna go on ahead.
Hey, you want Whataburger? Shit, let's go. I want a milkshake.
All right, so we do got a question. I'm gonna put this up there. So all right, so we're gonna pose this to the room. So what is your definition of being over 200 with different heights? She can be over 200, but she may not be as thick. So, Outlaw, would you like to start?
Hey, if you shape like a tree, I got the axe for you. All right.
Come on now, good boy. That was a bar. That was a
whole bar.
Look at you out here, man.
All right, talk to him. Moo. What's your take on that question? Your definition of being over 200.
I always ask, do she got ass though? That's all I need to know. Cause then I'm in the dough. You heard?
Come on,
bar for bar. That's two bars in a row. Mr. Jim, where are you?
I ain't got nothing for that. I ain't got no bar for you, but I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna lift it up. I'm gonna flip you. I'm gonna turn you. Then we're gonna get something to eat. That's. If she got thighs, I love thighs. Okay. I love laying on some thighs now.
Hey, that was a nice little haiku. You did the thing.
You see what he did there? He dropped a 10-word haiku on us. Look at you going back to English foe.
Come on, talk to him.
That's what we doing. I'm not gonna hit y'all with no poetry or nothing like that, but we just gonna keep it real nice and simple. I'm with it. Point blank. Period. Like.
That's real simple. I like that right there.
I'm a non-complicated individual.
I guess if this was a hip hop track, we started off way too fucking hard, and the last feature, you couldn't follow up on nothing.
Ain't no need to. The energy was what it needed to be. Let's see here.
If this was international player anthems, who?
Hey, listen.
I would have to be Andre 3000. I was going
This is funny. So this happens all the time, though. This happens on both sides of the game. So here's I'm gonna start with this one. So if they think they got it, and of course, to everybody's eyes, they see things differently. If you come at me with that level of confidence, I'm gonna match that confidence. Because at the end of the day, thunder sounds the same whether it's 10 miles away or 100 miles away. It's gonna clap.
Cook.
So you wasn't gonna do it, but you done did it.
Mm-hmm.
So you put it out there.
He had to get his own song. We're the features now.
Mm-hmm. And to answer the question, I'm gonna be the judge of that because you still gonna get folded like a pink lawn chair. You heard?
He said a pink lawn chair.
I'll go next. I do prefer a peach, but at the end of the day, all booties matter.
All booties matter.
Mm-hmm. And it all look amazing from the back with that spread, if you know what I mean.
Speechless.
He had to spend the block on
this.
Okay,
hold on.
The double feature from the same dude.
Mr. Jim put that finger up like he had to exit church real quick. He's like, I gotta go. I'm sorry.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to tell you. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
You gotta realize some big women are more flexible than the skinny women.
Hello.
Them legs be hitting the headboard. I'll be like,
hey, they be hitting that pretzel position with no issue.
No issue.
You
didn't think you had no issue that you had no idea they could do it like that.
Right.
Origami. Stop playing. Okay.
And it don't hurt. You got that cushion back there. You got that cushion down there.
And then you found out. And either you gonna be shook or you gonna Turn that cap back and turn up.
Oh yeah, stop playing, because yeah, we love to go to Niagara Falls.
But if you can hold both ankles together with one hand and stroke with the other hand, it gonna make some things happen.
Yeah, splash.
Look at that. See, thank y'all for providing clarity. Now to just get it, but and make sure y'all y'all did read what y'all read China's last comment too, right? Y'all caught that. Just make sure y'all didn't miss. I'm gonna put that back up there for y'all real quick. So y'all make sure y'all
back in the cat.
Hold on.
Yeah. So see, we got more bars being dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Bars on top of bars on top of bars. We about to build a new prison with all these bars.
That was our first female feature. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cook.
But we like it like that. We like to cook. Ain't nothing wrong with cooking.
Mm-hmm.
You said bring our aprons.
I did say that in the chat. Y'all do miss out on the stuff we talk about in the chat. I 100% said bring your aprons because we was cooking.
And I'll say this about the big ones: they never minded getting freaky somewhere they shouldn't be. They get the skinny ones to be too polite about it. They always want to be somewhere, safe and boring. The big ones.
I can't say I've never had that issue. You made me think for a minute. I had to think about it. I was like, no, all of them been adventurous.
112 anywhere comes to mind.
I'm trying to tell you, wherever we start, that's where we finishing.
You know what it is.
Depending on the scenario. If we somewhere like exotic, we might travel. Depending on how strong I'm feeling.
My brother, that was a bar.
I call it like I see it. I react how it goes. There's no other way.
I'm just saying, there's nothing juvenile about backseat action at all.
At all. There was T-Pain made a whole song about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's on my playlist.
And then but that's the advantage that we had back in the older days because of the cars that we drove. It's a lot harder to get in where you fit in with these new cars. Some of them ain't that big.
I got a Ford Edge. I ain't got that problem.
Like I had a 1987 square body Crown Victoria.
Oh my God! All right.
I had a whole tank. So when I let that front and that back seat up, I basically had a queen size bed in the back seat. We had space for everything. Hold on. Look, somebody playing games. All right, here we go. Most interesting players.
So
interesting.
I'm gonna come out and say it. The beach at night.
That was one of the worst places.
No, we stayed in the car. We didn't get on the actual beach, but we just had like the car open on the beach.
Yeah,
at night, and it's like a nice breeze, and it's like the stars are shining over you. It's kind of romantic, man.
I can get down with that.
You got the music playing and everything. Like it's a vibe.
It is a good vibe.
Truly is.
2012 CSM baseball dugout, softball dugout, actually behind the fourth spot of the bench.
I see you're a man of culture. I see your dugout.
This man is daring.
I see your dugout, and I raise you center field.
Ooh, cook.
Ooh.
Center field, second base pointing out. Late at night, stars bright at night. So cold with it. This was 2000. It's like 2010. Yeah, it's a long time ago. But what was so crazy? What was so crazy about it? We had ourselves a pucker factor moment. That means everything get nerve wracking. Why? Because the local PD pulled up and they were shining lights. And luckily, the stadium lights wasn't on. It was just star lights. So what we had to do, lay there in center field and wait till the car went. Boy, that was definitely one of the most interesting places. Because it was completely unexpected. First of all, the fact that we was both athletic enough to jump the fence in the first place was already, a start.
That's the shit you never forget.
I know. That's why I was able to bring it up today in 2024.
Well, definitely. Our baseball and softball field wasn't locked. There was this little back path that you can take. It'll take you right to the back of the dugout. And after that,
so this particular one was the city softball field. This belongs to the city, so it was always locked after 9, and this was 11:30 midnight type of thing.
Oh yeah, ours was broad daylight. I ain't gonna lie to you. Around 2:35, 2:40 before football meetings.
I gotta ask my brother, since you've gone to Disney, like, yes, I'm gonna tie this in. It's gonna be, what Micah does, where he starts with the A and goes to a Z.
Here you go with this whole new world type of shit.
Absolutely.
You know exactly where I'm going with this. So
I'm gonna go for it.
So for me, like, the idea of having sex at Disney or Disney World, Disneyland would have you like, or the hotel room like Mickey Mouse theme? Like, is it like that, or is it just like a standard hotel room?
So if you go to the Disney themed like type of hotels, like if you go to animals, Animal Kingdom, it's got a lot of animal shit. If you go to like the Adventure, whatever, it's got like all the Toy Story and all. That's why I went to the Swan and Dolphin, right? The Swan and Dolphin is a Disney resort, but it's not Disney themed because it's literally one building is the Swan Tower and the other one's the Dolphin. They're facing each other, and the water connects where they're shooting water at each other. So it's a fire ass resort, and it looks like stupid. Now you can go to like Saratoga Springs, which looks amazing. You can go to Shades of Green, obviously, which those rooms look regular. So the beautiful thing about the Swan and Dolphin Resort, which is funny, we'll talk about another interesting place because I got to check off something off of a box that I wanted to check off a long time ago.
It just sounds like an interesting place to smash.
Oh, it was, because there's this thing we call balcony face against window type shit. So
this man has some Sex in the City type of love.
Yes, we check boxes off. Because how many times you get to go to the Magical Kingdom? You know, I didn't know I was going to go a second time, but I was only going once. So I had to, I was there for a week.
Was in Magical Kingdom, I see.
Like, I was there for a week. I had to figure it out. I had to explore.
This man went on the Jungle Book, the Beauty and the Beast, the Snow White, the Cinderella.
And it was Beauty and the Beast because I sure went beast mode.
Cook.
Like, I've had a very adventurous life from that side of the game. Them two places that we even talked, those are not mild, but those are just some of the litany.
I'm just saying, my brother, you had the whole Pinocchio experience too.
Yes, I sure did, and I told no lies.
It was
but we kept growing.
Been there, done that. Unless we talking about at Disney, then I ain't done that yet. But hotel, that's check.
That's a guarantee.
So
in the shower too, the hotel showers always hit different too.
Oh yeah, but that be her comment. That's one of the best ones though. Like the ones you be trying to, the ones you got to be, you got to, while the kids sleep. Them be the ones. They kind of it make you feel super young again. Because you got to be like, that all made us think about the time, we snuck somebody to the crib while my mom's asleep. You got shh. You got hey, put your face in that pillow. Shut the fuck up. You got
shut up. Shut it up.
Because now you try not to wake the kids up. It's the same type of shit.
I'm gonna accomplish that feat.
Look, Jess asked about that merch.
Yes, it is merch. This is a little prototype that I'm rolling out right now. It is coming. I already got the design mock-ups for all of the shows, Gentleman Talk included. So once that drops, it's gonna be on the website, and we're gonna have links for all of that. So just be on the lookout for that. I got y'all.
So
we told y'all it was in the works. What's up?
My place is the Walmart walk-in cooler.
Oh, you like it chilly?
Yeah, it was
cold in there.
Hey, it had to do what we had to do. It got warm real quick.
My brother, like, y'all won't worry about being caught. Like, you had a lookout or something?
Nah, no lookout.
Was this late at night? Was this late at night when y'all was restocking shelves?
Nah, midday.
It was a midday shift.
Boy, that's adventurous as hell.
Yeah, it was. It was multiple times.
That's borderline diabolical.
It was a walk-in cooler. Then we went to the meat cooler. Because we got caught in the walk-in cooler.
Went to the meat cooler and got that meat. Okay.
And then back
on somebody else's dime.
Yeah. That's the best. Getting paid the pump in there. Yeah. So
pay at the pump.
He said it's cold in here, baby, but we gonna warm it up. Don't worry.
Don't worry about it.
Actually,
you get warm when you put it, you're unclothed,
no,
body to body.
actually, I remember
Dress warm.
my most exotic place because Mr. Gent background reminded me. I had an ex that worked in an office building, and she was always there late, and I would come visit her and pick her up. And man, we got in front of that office window, looking out at the skyline of the city. Man,
We're romantical.
Man,
romantical turned diabolical real quick.
I like that.
It'd be the ones though. It'd be the ones where you're like, those are interesting places.
Mm-hmm.
How did we get here?
I had taken by a waterfall at a state park before while people were walking by. That was nerve wracking. We're behind a tree. Had to shut up.
Was it an oak tree?
It was a pretty good tree. It was a pretty big tree, but at the same time, had to bring it back up. People walking by.
Oh, you feel me? Get skinny real quick. You know what it is.
Yeah, get skinny with it real quick.
That's wicked.
that is fucking wild.
No, I actually don't know the story. I'm like, let me go back to the previous one. This is what you said first, and I didn't know that happened. When did that happen?
It was an oven. It was an oven.
What?
It wasn't an oven. Was it an oven or was it a freezer? Let me look.
So she so Jess dropped that after Jen was talking about the whole refrigerator freezer thing at Walmart, but she in a freezer at Walmart. Like what?
It's a button to get out.
Like, hold on. I need a backstory. Like, wait a minute. What happened here? What happened? When did it happen? Now, was she doing the same thing Mr. Gent was doing nefarious things?
That was gonna be my question.
Could have stayed warm that way.
Like, or did she like just go in there like on a normal routine thing and get stuck? Because I know if you get stuck in there, there's like, even if the knob breaks, there's like an emergency. There's an emergency button you usually can hit that'll pop that thing open. It was.
It was the oven.
Whoa! What?
How you get stuck in the
oven? Hold on. How you get stuck in the oven?
They got ovens in Walmart.
Yeah,
I mean, what the bakery?
The rotisserie oven in the bakery.
But hold on, time out.
That's some horrifying shit.
What the hell? What was you doing in the oven?
Get out of there!
How did you get there?
Your mama ain't never talking that.
Like, were you cleaning it and got somebody closed it? Like, what? This is what I'm saying. I need context.
Before she got in the oven, or did somebody kill her? And then
like, I need a whole backstory. I'm so lost right now. Look, yeah, China said the same. It was an oven. I need a whole backstory. Can you put that story in the chat so I can read that after the show? Because I genuinely am curious about this now. I did not know this. How long ago was this?
This happened back in October.
How did I miss this?
year?
I just dropped it in the chat.
Yeah, I got her. I'm reading that before I go to bed. I'm like, hold on, what's happening here?
This year
in October, and nobody talked about it. As much as I be on TikTok.
Yeah, it was major news to me.
Walmart employee was missing. Mama came to her. Oh, wow. So it ties into what Moolah's just said. So it looked like, they found her body in the Walmart oven, which means she was probably placed over there.
Yeah, she had to be placed. Ain't no way you get in the oven like that.
I was about to say, ain't nobody just accidentally finna end up in the oven. That's like, I could understand if you got stuck in a freezer because you have to go in there to get stuff, but like the oven, I'm like, hold on, that's suspicious.
Yeah,
that's a horrifying way to fucking go. I feel
100%. I'm man. I got to read that story. Hold on, that jacked me up. I wasn't ready.
If it was on, somebody should have smelled something when you think about it.
I thought we was having a late night session, not a horror session, guys. Halloween passed. Damn.
I'm saying we over here gearing up for National Big Back Day.
Hey, I'm looking forward to it. Lit.
It says she was found burned to death in the walk-in oven.
I never heard of a
walk-in oven. How they do that?
That's fucking
why
wild.
would we want to walk into an oven?
Why is a walk-in oven a thing? Like, I don't understand. Like, why would you walk into an oven? Like, what? This is what I'm saying. I need a backstory. How did I miss this? 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 How I'm not walking in somewhere to put something hot in something hot and walking out. Like, no,
And then get something hot out of the walk. No,
no, that's
I don't even
that's
like my own fucking oven.
no. I hate using a broiler because it bitch be too hot.
Man, the self-cleaning function of the fucking oven is the scariest thing ever.
I mean, that reminds me of Final Destination when the old girl got stuck in the sauna.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
like
I'm
what
saying.
Jess,
It gotta be.
let's get back to what Jess was saying, because like man, y'all don't.
Oh man, we call that dark humor where I'm from.
That's like when you're in the middle of a stroke session, you start thinking about morbid shit. Like it fucking makes that thing go down so quickly.
You know what that
You
know what that reminded me of? That movie. I don't know if y'all seen it. That movie Pathology. It came out in like 2005 or 6. It was a group of medical students, and they was into some we'll say outlandishness ish stuff. It's the first time I ever seen somebody do like the whole like the chick cut her tongue with a razor blade and like made out with the dude, like that type of. That's what it started to make that type of dark. Yeah, it was. Yeah,
you let the intrusive thoughts win.
Yeah, 100%. Them intrusive thoughts all the way won. See, look, somebody know. Yeah, it's a hell of a movie. Like, because they basically, this group of med students they was killing people, and then they were examining those bodies in class for their clinicals like the next day, and they were basically covering up their own like murders. It was a brilliantly done movie. It was one of those movies that like fell under the radar unless you've seen it. Then you're like, oh shit, that was a crazy ass movie. Like, but they were into like drugs and drinking, normal type, normal college kid shit.
Says it's on HBO Max or Max.
Yep.
Is that what they're doing? Like going to parties and drugging up kids and then killing them and then doing that? Okay. Great.
Good movie though. Really good movie. I had it on VHS. That's the only reason I remember it.
This man said VHS. That's how you know you fucking old.
Hey, that part. Don't watch that. Look, don't watch this movie non-sober of any type of sobriety.
That's how I felt about The Butterfly Effect. That's a weird ass movie.
Challenge accepted.
Moolies would do it. But back to it. We got a little bit of time. We ain't gonna get too crazy because we'll be here all night.
Yeah.
So we talked about
how high is too high of a body count?
Well, that was a random question. I'm sorry.
No, that's not random. That's a good question. That is a good question. If I'm being
but some of us out here are explorers. We be going.
If I'm to be completely honest, after I turned 25, I stopped asking. I stopped caring. Like, if it didn't come up in conversation, I didn't care. If it comes up in conversation, I still don't care. But I never looked at it as an indictment thing, whether it was me or her. Because I'm one of them people. When I was younger, I was attracted to nymphos anyway. I ain't want no rookies. I wanted seasoned vets. So I was content with, somebody having a high body count because I knew what I was getting. I knew I was getting some experience.
You always want to start on hard mode instead of easy mode.
Like sometimes you want to start off on all Madden.
Yes, sir.
Got it.
Yes, sir.
Reset.
I ain't never even asked. I ain't even gonna lie.
I'm trying to tell you, like, I've never like I don't ever recall like I don't recall being on like a date or anything and ever asked like that question never really like came up.
Yeah, I don't really care because I'm trying to be next.
Like
I'm in there already.
Yeah, like that's the focus. Am I going to be on this list?
Can I be next? What's up? Like I don't even care.
Me in. It's my turn.
Yeah,
it's legit like a hooping session. Like, hey, bro, I got next.
I got a bar for you. It ain't about who was first. It was about who was best.
Come on now. Come on. You can be last and not be the best.
Hey, listen, but did you leave a lasting impression or not?
Will she always remember you? when her homegirls asked at Sunday brunch, and I started talking about whole stories.
Mm-hmm.
Will you be a story?
I was gonna say, you
Like-
gonna be a good story or a bad story?
Like, I need to hear it. Like, you know, I want to make sure in the group chat we good.
Hey, same. This is insane.
You gotta make her homegirls wonder. If her homegirls don't start wondering, you ain't doing it right.
I'm telling you.
If you don't make her lose some sleep, you ain't doing it right.
Listen, the weekend and Wiz Khalifa made a song about it. It's called "Remember Me." That's all. I'll leave it right at that. See, she said exactly what I said.
Yeah.
There's a key.
I think
DJ Khaled said it. Major key alert. That's that was a major key alert right now.
That kind of reminds me of like, the tied into like Pokemon of all things. It's like the more you use, a certain Pokemon, the stronger you get. It'll get up to like level 99 and like it's gonna be anything. But you only get there by battling.
Yeah, but like the way
you gotta battle.
Like and I think because of the comment we just had, I look at it because for me personally, I don't know about you three, but I started early. Like I started at 12. So I was early in the game. And the funny thing is, it started my whole journey of like places that we shouldn't be, winding up. But I remember this because she was 15. She was older than me. So of course I started off all Madden, starting off older.
Absolutely, same.
And it just never really wavered from there. Like I know there's a few that I don't want to word this the wrong way. There were a few that were work in progress, but they showed potential. So you kept going until they got up to the level they need to be at. That's how I'm gonna word that. I didn't want to say the wrong keywords and then we get canceled, so I had to be careful.
So basically, what you're saying is the footwork was on par, but the hands weren't really there yet.
Yes, that part.
I get you.
Good thing I'm a strength conditioning coach.
Hey, I feel that. Mm-hmm. I feel that.
But see, hey, but if you bragging and telling stories, that means everything went the right way.
I was gonna say that means
I'm gonna say this. Women talk about it way more than men do. Like when I go with my homeboys, we don't ever talk about sex. But females, y'all be talking nasty than up. God damn.
Like if I'm
niggas don't talk about that stuff all the time like that.
I can see your comment now. Yes, if this is the one you're referring to. To go back on what you said though, too, like we don't unless we did something epic.
Yeah,
it's the only time we talk about it, and it's typically while we drinking. But like on just a regular sober day of like, if we at the gym working out, we're not going to talk about it while we at the gym. We're going to get this work in and keep it pushing.
I actually didn't even see Justice comment. Can you put it up?
That's the only comment that I seen was this one. And then if I go up, there's just the ones about the in love comments. Those are the only ones that we see, unless you posted a new one that we missed out on.
But no, to your point, bro. Like I can't think of the last time I just dry ass like sober talked
there
about
we
it
go.
with a homeboy.
Here we go.
Oh.
See, that's what I'm saying. See, I don't buy into that. I don't care which way that ratio is flipped. Who's high, who's low, who's mid. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm not gonna know if
it's
he's
irrelevant to me.
I'm not gonna ask.
Yeah.
I'm just
like it's irrelevant to me.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like oftentimes men start out lower than the women that they're with, and I feel like over time it gets flipped where like the man surpasses the body counts of the women that he was first with, and now he's the experienced vet and he's going to start going after younger, and I guess not younger in a bad way, but just like maybe not as many numbers on the rail.
I don't know. At some point in time, I hit my Leonidas stride. No, we stacking them like 300.
I feel like mine have always had like a medium count. Like I feel like that's just kind of how it always ended up for me.
Nah, I was married to a woman that was high, and I didn't really care after the fact. You know, it's about the person that you're with.
Yeah, but I'm still I'm going back to the. I'm gonna put it back up here to this one. Like what's this one being? What are you basing this one on? Like, is this something like that's common? Because like for me, I don't know if it's because because I'm older. Like I've never. This is not for me personally. It's not something I've ever come across as a thing where it's like low versus high or like is this like the status quo that I'm like I'm genuinely because I've never run a me personally. I've never had that be a thing to where it was a concern of mine or hers for that matter, depending on the situation I was involved with at the time.
I've never asked because, like I said, I'm don't matter. I'm trying to be next. Shit, what's popping?
See, and I'm with that because I do enjoy giving advice. I like educating the young pups, trying to help them, help them get to that next level, help them get their prestige, like Call of Duty one time for the one time.
I have a book that I like to read.
I have a book. I have a book as well.
Mm-hmm.
I have a very good book. One of my favorite authors of all time. Look, why you laughing, Jet? Because you don't read? Read a book, motherfucker. Read a book.
I'm the main one of you reading.
I feel like she's right though. You can learn a lot from your partner. Like if your partner has experiences, you can basically share in those experiences. Like maybe not everything, but like I don't know, like.
See, so
the more the
I've been tiptoeing in this because there is a lot going on TikTok about the topic of masculinity versus feminism and like all this the roles of each, and there's a lot in that. Like that's a huge like hot button thing, but I didn't want to talk about it without having all the. Thank you for that, because that means we're both doing similar research. That's a good thing. So be on the lookout for that, because there will be a real talk about all of that when I'm done collecting all the Infinity Stones for that.
Here's my take on it. I'm gonna make it as like short and simple as possible. If you have a gold bar and you pass it around 100 times, is that gold bar still worth its value? Like, does it just lose its value because a bunch of niggas untouched it? No, it's still a gold bar.
It's still way the same.
Yeah, it's still the same value, no matter how many people don't touched on it.
They look like it say something about Sasquatch. Intimate touch.
The intimate touch, a guide to more active lovemaking for you and your partner.
Okay. And so
I see why my brother Mulish has kids.
I tell you, I got 3 of them. There's a reason why.
For me, the book that I read, which isn't really about the act itself, it's about the beautiful part of it, which is everything leading up to it. And it's a book by my favorite author. His name is who's the author of that book?
Dr. Glenn Wilson.
Dr. Glenn Wilson. All right, hold on one second. And it's called the what now?
It's called The Intimate Touch, a guide to more active lovemaking for you and your partner.
All right, put that in the chat. All right.
Oh, then she knows she got 3 under 10 also. She know what it is.
100%. Mm-hmm. Hold on. All right, and then the one I'm putting in the chat for everybody to see is the Art of Seduction by Robert Greene. Was one of my favorite artists. So it's a good one to help you get started if you're new into the dating world, or if you're just new into being out and about, just out in public, just trying to get used to listening to other people, or if you want to help yourself kind of figure out who you are as just a person when it comes to being flirtatious and things of that nature, and then how you interact and how these people interact you to identify who these types of people are, so that you understand how the energies and all that stuff work. It's a great book. Robert Greene's a great author. I have all of his books on Kindle and hardback. The 48 Laws of Power is still my Bible that I go by, and Mastery.
I think I got that one right here too. Yep. This is the Law of Human Nature.
I see what she did there.
Yeah, I got the Laws of Human Nature right here.
Yep, I got the Laws of Human Nature. I got it when it first came out. When I was in Africa when I got that book.
Yep, and then I got the 48 Laws of Power right below it.
Have you read the 50th Law?
Yes,
the one that him and 50 Cent wrote together.
I was gonna say the one that him and 50 Cent wrote together. Yes, I have. I don't have the hardback, but I do have it.
Yeah, the Art of War he wrote really good. Art of Seduction really good. Mastery is really good. 48 Laws of Power is my go-to book. That is my go-to. That is my book that changed my life.
Reading that book legitimately changed my whole perspective on not just life but everything.
Yeah, and Laws of Human Nature just helped me understand people that much more. More than I already did, which is, I guess, a good thing. But looks like our two other parents are dealing with struggles. So while they're doing that, Moolidge and I will take care of these closing thoughts. I'm gonna go ahead and let Moo get us started.
Most definitely. So tomorrow we got a pure NFL football show. We're gonna be talking about some football rankings coming up. Friday's show is going to be another show talking about our women's football guests that we've had in the past few weeks. They're gearing up for their game coming up on the 17th, so make sure you guys look out for that. But like I said, PVT tomorrow at regular time, 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. We got a whole football show. Feel like we're going to have the whole crew back. Friday, we got Inside the Huddle. Monday, B2B, Basket to Basket. And then we're back here on Wednesday for Gentleman's Talk. We will see y'all next week. I'm going to see y'all. You already know.
So, as per usual, great show. The chat, hey man, y'all turned up at the right time. It was hot the way we like to have it. So we love y'all, of course. We appreciate y'all coming in, turning up the temperature in the room a little bit, making the wall sweat just a wee bit. So it's always a good time. Outlaw, we're doing our closing thoughts, my brother. What you got for the crowd?
Oh man, this might be my favorite show that we've done so far. Like really, I feel like we touched on a wide array of topics. Like you guys were a blast in the chat, y'all. And gentlemen, it's a pleasure hearing all y'all perspectives. Goddamn, I have not laughed this hard in a long time. You niggas are funny. Y'all need your own Netflix specials.
Oh, Mr. Gent, what's your closing thoughts, man?
Hey man, it's another great show. Kind of sad we didn't get to where we really was trying to get to, but at the same time, we can say that for another day. Y'all go ahead and like, subscribe to the YouTube. Keep wanting to say Instagram, but we're not there yet. But YouTube and TikTok. Another great week. Can't wait for next week, actually. So,
we are that much closer to National Big Back Day. I'm gonna say it every week until Big Back Day actually gets here. Some of us are training for it. It's like an Olympic event, so it's gonna be on and popping when we get there. We've got some great stuff in line for you guys. We are planning the really and truly one of the first live on location with 4 of the 5 of us all in the same place at the same time on some weird type of talk show type shit. It's gonna be crazy, but we're gonna make it happen. So I'm looking forward to that. Outstanding weekend of sports. Holy cow! Starting tomorrow, Thursday Night Football. It's gonna be on and popping. And if you're like me and you're a big UFC fan, we have got John Jones back in the octagon fighting the heavyweight title. We have a huge UFC thing. We've got a huge NFL slate. You've got Chiefs and Bills this weekend. You have got Commanders and Eagles this weekend. You've got you got Baltimore and Pittsburgh this week. Like you have got some high implicating games in week 11. So if you play daily fantasy, get your parlays in, get your numbers in, get your money up this weekend. If you play fantasy, get your lineups together because it's almost fantasy playoff time. So make sure you get your lineups together because it's about to get real intense. Now, fantasy basketball just started, so just keep stay competitive. But get ready for all the fun festivities coming up.
About the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight.
We don't give a fuck about that. I'm sorry. We talk about real fights around here. Sorry, couldn't help it. All right.
So fast.
And of course, while we're saying good night to the chat, they all dropped in there. So good night, China. Good night, Jess, and Deja as well. We appreciate y'all. So, as per usual, like I said, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all, and we are
motivation in you and inspire the world to do